like a data set that I can learn from. So the lack of advisors or the lack of know-how in this small space was a challenge that we had to figure out and probably make a lot of mistakes in.
So before I say my point, let me ask you guys a question. How many of you here are entrepreneurs? Like you started your own company and maybe thinking of an exit? Anyone here? Yeah, one, two, a few? Okay, cool. How many of you are thinking to start a company and eventually would like to exit? Okay, a few more. That's great. So it really depends when you want to build an exit strategy, right? On the size of the company, on your revenue sources. Because, for example, in Hossam's case, where the revenue was coming from a stronger currency, as he said, it's coming from abroad. But what we've been seeing in emerging markets is that due to these cycles of currency devaluations that have been happening, buyers basically play a waiting game, because you know that everything will be on discount if you just wait a bit more, and that kind of delays all the deal flow a bit, or a lot, depending on the market situation. So it's not really like an Egypt unique thing, but we've seen that in a lot of emerging markets, and I would say this is one of the main challenges, really. So you have the devaluations. That's a really big risk. We also see the legal framework at large could be a risk, because in a lot of the emerging markets, again, I don't want to name any specific country per se, because it is a common phenomenon that we see that regulations could